Deidre Hall has spent an astonishing, well, nearly 4 decades playing Dr. Marlena Evans on NBC's hit daytime soap, Days of Our Lives. And she's endured some of the most outrageous storylines, like being possessed by the devil, plummeting out a 30-story window, and even being mind-controlled. So it's no surprise that she's become one of the most popular characters in daytime history. Before we talk, take a look.
Look, don't worry about me, okay? I will always be here for my family.
I hope so. Okay, I gotta return a phone call.
Okay, I'll just let myself out.
Suspense. Was that
One of the many suspects.
Was that a gun in your purse?
That was a gun in my purse, baby.
Whoa. Hey, so you're in town doing some events tonight, right?
You know what? I'm here to do a satellite media tour for macular degeneration, which is it's a condition that affects people over 50, and it costs them their eyesight in many cases.
Ooh, that's just awful. And
Yeah.
thank the Lord we're not there yet, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so almost, what, 35, 36 years playing this
We were trying
role?
to figure it out, but we ran out of fingers.
But
I think it's
seriously,
about 36. Yeah.
years,
But
yeah.
nobody has that kind of wonderful history. I mean, really. And what is it about the character that you think just keeps drawing people back in?
Keeps on giving.
Keeps on giving, guys. Nicely put. You know what? She's all of us. She's a mom, she's a wife, she's a daughter, she's a sister, she's a friend, and she doesn't do anything perfectly, but she's all forgiving, all encompassing, all loving, and so she's irresistible.
She is irresistible.
So All My Children, so many soap operas that we've loved over the years are no more, but Days
Right.
of Our Lives continues and is thriving. What would you say, what would you credit the longevity of the show to?
You know what? First, let me say that the reason soaps go off the air is, I think, a financial reason. And Greg Meng, who's our executive producer, has cracked the code on how to keep a show on the air, which is cut out all the fat, accelerate the process of shooting it, and don't sacrifice the quality.
Does that mean you do your own hair and makeup?
Are you crazy? There are limits, Jackie.
That is not the fact.
I said fat, honey. No, but we shoot very quickly, and we have almost no rehearsal, and we arrive on stage camera ready, and everybody has got their best game going on. So
You know
it's
what I
worked.
think is so interesting is that you studied psychology before you went into acting, right?
So now I can work with actors, yes.
Well, I mean, but don't you think, I mean, you're in in crazy situations all the time. So do you ever tap into that psychology that you learned in school to deal with these situations that you're in?
There's no preparation for that. No,
There
I'm
isn't,
afraid,
right?
No.
Now, I'm also wondering, is there any situation that you haven't been in on the show that you've been dying to do?
Because the sky's the limit, you know.
Sky's the limit.
I'd have to really think on that.
First
son.
female president. Let me give you a suggestion.
Yeah,
I don't
there you
think
go.
so. Wow.
So,
It can happen.
well, you think about that for a minute.
That's right.
But Days just won a bunch of daytime Emmys, and your co-star Chandler Massey was got a big Emmy.
Yes, he got the younger man. He got that one.
Yeah, what's it-
He got something for
I
being
think
young.
it's
and
called, actually, I don't know what it's called exactly, but yeah. So the show just keeps on getting rewarded for its fine work, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, the lovely thing about the awards, where we got several, and I think the most stunning to us was the Best Writing Award. And Daryl, Ray Thomas, and Marlene McPherson had written the Will storyline, which is the gay storyline. And so to see that come together, where it was created and then they were celebrated and he was celebrated for it. So it tells us there's a lot of room for that kind of story in television.
Yeah.
Well, I just wonder what impact Rob Shooter, who was on the show, had with the success, you know, any Emmy Awards this
We're
year.
convinced he's keeping us on the air.
We had to ask.
Did my nose just go a little bit?
Sorry. So wait, when you walked into our studio, the room just lit up even more than it is. You are amazingly gorgeous. I don't know if just because you see yourself every day you don't get it, but for us, we were just like, she is so amazingly
Look
beautiful.
at this panel talking about who's
Absolutely
gorgeous.
No, it's true. And you have this book called How Does She Do It? And it talks about all of your secrets on how to just be beautiful. So how do you do it?
The working title was, Does This Mascara Make My Ass Look Big? And so you know that it's, yes. And I don't know, we lost Kurt somewhere along the line, my co-author and I, Lynn Bowman. But it is, I know, and hindsight would have been perfect. But it's irreverent and hilarious, and we talk about everything that people don't tell you. I've spent 35 years in front of a camera that's from all angles very unforgiving. And so we know all the tricks.
Yeah.
And it's things that nobody ever talks about. We talk about tabs. What are tabs? You know what tabs are.
Tabs?
No.
Leave the book with you.
Okay.
We are going to read it. In fact, let's take a look
Anyway.
now.
There's so many things in this book.
There's so many things.
so
We
much
talk
to
about
talk
permanent
about.
makeup, and I confess in the book that I myself have gone for permanent makeup because during one of my first makeout scenes on Days of Our Lives, I saw it on the air and I came out of it with no mouth.
Oh, no.
I said, of course, because it's all got licked and bit and chewed off.
So, as things tend to happen in the
Yes.
soap operas, the book is
It's
called
same
How
wood.
Does She Do It?
I'm sorry.
And,
Yes.
and of
It's
course,
available on DeidreHall.com if you want it autographed.
You got
or
it.
it's available on Amazon.com.
and of course, Days of Our Lives is right here on the NBC network at 1 o'clock every day. Continued success, and please
Beautiful
come back
picture,
anytime.
too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All so sweet.
And I love
You
the
are.
Paris, the Paris, France
my
T-shirt.
boy.